At the beginning of the millennium, Craig David became an international superstar and a heartthrob thanks to a string of chart toppers. However, a few years in his fame began to crumble spectacularly due to poor sales. To add salt into the wound, he then became a national joke after being parodied by Leigh Francis in his hit comedy sketch show, Bo Selecta, which launched in 2002. Now, almost 2 decades later, and the 40-year-old singer has seen an epic re-emergence, which kicked off in 2020 when he received an MBE in the New Year's Honors List. He also is set to star as one of the judges in Simon Cowell's new musical game show, Walk the Line. Here is a look at Craig's surprising comeback. Back in 2000, Craig David, then 19, became an overnight sensation with his debut album, Born to Do It. The Southampton-born star sold 13 million albums, received 12 Brit nominations, 2 Grammy nods and 3 Ivor Novellos. He also made history by becoming the youngest British male to reach #1 with his single Fill Me In, and he made all these achievements by just 21. But it all came to a sudden end after he became the main target on Channel 4's Bo Selecta in 2002. Leigh Francis made the R&B star the butt of the joke, playing him as a fumbling moron with a huge rubber head, a strong Yorkshire accent and a pet kestrel on his arm and a colostomy bag attached to him. He also mocked the star for singing out his own name on one of his singles, turning Craig David into a catchphrase of much derision. Craig's follow-up album Slicker Than Your Average and The Story Goes then received lukewarm reception, which the singer firmly blamed on the Channel 4 show. "I played along with it," he told The Sun a few years later. "I can't take a joke, so I went on the show. But it was killing me. This guy has me as a caricature, is ripping the pee out of me. When you've got people shouting at you in the street, people in my face telling me this and that about sketches from the show, it was like me against the world. It stopped people taking me seriously." Craig then quit London and fled to Miami, where he focused on his fitness and starting a new life, where he became a DJ and started a small club night in his swanky flat. It became so successful that it turned into a huge Ibiza club night, with him a resident DJ at Top Club, Ibiza Rocks. By 2016 he was back on the charts with a top 20 single, When the Bassline Drops, a collaboration with MC Big Narsty. In 2018, his album The Time Is Now put him firmly back on the radar, attracting a new generation of young fans. "If someone had said to me the best move for you now would be to go away and put the faders down for 6 years, I wouldn't have understood. But little did I know," he later told the BBC. Craig continues to put out well-received new music, perform at major music festivals, and seems to have permanently shed the sullied image from Bo Selecta. The 7 Days star, now 40, also received an MBE for his contribution to music in the Queen's New Year's Honors List last year, and has also cleared the air with Celebrity Juice host Leigh. The singer told Leigh all was forgiven at mutual friend Fern Cotton's wedding in 2015. Craig told the Mirror, "When I walked in, there was all this tension in the room, so I went straight over, and could see Leigh looking nervous about what I was going to say. But I gave him a huge hug, and said, I don't know how it's all escalated to this, but I just want to say that there are no hard feelings. And everything is so cool." He was like, "Ah, thank you man, because I really thought you had a problem." Bizarrely, Craig now insists that he never took issue with the show, explaining that it was his PR team who urged him to act hurt. "If I'm super honest, I was actually always totally cool with it," he continued. "I remember growing up watching Spitting Image, and so then when it was me, David Beckham, Mel B from the Spice Girls, all these massive names, being done, it was fine. I was in great company. But my PR was trying to control everything, and I was very media trained, very PR savvy, and used to just give automated answers." After first inviting Leigh on stage with me at the Royal Albert Hall, I was told to go the opposite way and say I was all hurt and upset by it, saying I wanted to punch someone. I didn't want to punch anyone. It was just people around me trying to amp it all up, fueling the fire. It shows how much I wasn't in control at this time. I was all over the place, taking myself too seriously, but, actually, it was all nonsense. Leigh, meanwhile, recently issued an apology for using blackface to portray characters like Craig and Trisha Goddard in the show, which has since been pulled from the All4 archives. In 2009 he explained that he hadn't expected his series would ruin anyone's career, telling the BBC, "I don't mean to do anything derogatory or nasty to anyone. I didn't mean it to kick back at his career, I just didn't think it would." Do you enjoy reading about celebrities? Sign up for all the best celeb news from the Mirror here. Craig will join the judging panel on Simon Cowell's 6-part ITV show, Walk the Line, which starts on Sunday, alongside Gary Barlow, Dawn French, and Alicia Dixon. Presenter Maya Jama will be the host of the talent show, which was recorded last month and will air every night throughout the whole of next week. The new program sees acts perform before the panel of judges, and the winner from each show is offered a cash sum. They can take the money but have to leave the competition, or they can risk it all and continue in the hope of winning £500,000. Do you have a story to sell? Get in touch with us at webcelebs@trinitymirror.com or call us direct 0207 29 33 033.